Good day, my friends. Day 47. Day 47 of the 365-day manifesting experiment. And I am Jennifer, the experimenter. And today, I had my dog. She wants to play. Um, Today was beautiful out. It was 56 degrees. It's already like it's February, so it's like this is spring coming, and we went out for a walk. We had a great time. It was a beautiful day, and I felt really good. And when I have a nice day like that, I often want to go out to dinner and do different things. And so I went over, but I hate spending money. So I went out and had an appetizer and a drink, and then I left there and went to another place and had dinner and a drink. And it's so funny because for me not wanting to spend money, I went and spent money. Um, but it's interesting because I'm a really, really good at being alone, and I really enjoy my own company, and I like listening and talking to people, but I really like I'm always social, okay? But it's I always think a lot of times I think about alignment, and I'm a very I think it's I think it's called like maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think it's called cognitive dissonance. It's like a I have difficulty grasping um eh, feeling good about like having conversations with people because I do all the time. But I'm also like missing my alone time. Like I don't find that I'm incredibly it's just really rare for me to find people who I'm like connecting with that I really want to keep hanging with. You know what I mean? It doesn't happen that often. And tonight was one of those experiences where, first of all, the first place I went, there was a guy near me that I do know who he is, and he's just always so negative. I can be pretty negative, but he's really negative. He's very judgy and very pointy fingers, and I hear it all the time. And yet he's very liked by people, so he must do a lot of nice things for people. But I find it incredibly challenging to like have a conversation with him. And I was just listening to him, and someone said, "Your girlfriend's coming," and he goes, "Yeah, she's gonna come and meet me here," And I thought to myself, he has a girlfriend. I can't get a boyfriend, but he has a girlfriend. So I just think that's interesting because as much as I like being alone, I also miss that piece of things. But I'm also like a little afraid to have it because what if I get it and then I'm like, "Ew, this ain't what I want." I'm so used to being alone. So don't ask me what all that topic stuff is about, except for the fact that I went to the next place and I met a guy who was super friendly and 9 years older than me, which I my I don't I don't. He was even put together nicely. Do you know what I mean? But there was no spark for me. And so he had asked me for my number at the end of the conversation, and I could tell from the first minute he talked to me that he was going to ask for my number, and I was like, oh yuck. Just talk to me, dude. Just let's be friendly and nice and chat and chatter, but let's not try to meet up. You know what I mean? And I think that's always a challenge for me because there's very few and far between that I'm actually like, I'd like to meet this person again and see this person again, and um, anyway, so I don't know what kind of day I had that way, right? The other good thing, but good things that happened. So one, it was social. Yes, it was friendly. I enjoyed the day. It was beautiful and sunny out. I had pretty good spirits most of the day. That project I'm working on is actually, I know I've said it over and over again, but it's actually going to be over the not this Friday, not tomorrow, but the following Friday. So I am like, that was a huge relief because I'm like today going out walking with the dog and stuff. I probably would have gone out and done a variety of things, but I couldn't because I had to go back to the office. You know what I mean? And work come here in the office, but I had to come back and do a team meeting. And so anyway, and I just don't feel as healthy. I went to yoga this morning, which was wonderful. Okay, I didn't know I even wanted to go. I was like gonna cancel it, but I woke up. And so here it was 5 o'clock a.m. and I'm awake. So I'm like, and yoga's at 7. and I thought I'd go back to sleep, and then I really didn't go back to sleep. And so by 10 to 6, I'm like, I might as well bring the dog out. So I brought her out, and then I came back in, got ready for yoga, and walked to yoga. And I had a wonderful yoga class, and it was so relaxing and just really, really nice. So there's win and lose moments, right, all day long. So I don't know what they really mean, and I don't know. I have no great conclusions today. I think one of the things that I was going to look at is what was looking at, like, sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough to manifest, and then I was looking at some of the faux pas things that they say don't. The science of manifesting, this thing says, and it talks about the energy around one affects them and determines the type of aura they radiate. And I thought, yeah, that was me tonight. I had a good aura going because I had a good day, so I met people. But the aura is one where I have to work on my subconscious, um, subconscious affect, because what I don't want, I do get, right? So, no, I don't. It's going to sound terrible, okay? I'm sorry that it sounds terrible because it's not everybody, it's just me. It's just me, okay? I don't like older men. I haven't met an older man that my oldest boyfriend, the boyfriend I had when I was younger, was 9 years older than me, and that was in the end of it, and he didn't look it, right? He looked youthful. So I just didn't. A lot of times, the guys who are like 9 years older than me look older than that, and I'm just not. It doesn't do anything for me. And so I think about that, and I think, oh my gosh, all I get is older men, and it's like, well, when you say that to yourself, that's all you're gonna get. So I gotta work on that part of the dialogue inside. So that's what today is about: changing your inner dialogue, to manifest what you really want, not what you don't want. It's about as brilliant as I can get today. So that's it for me. Hope it resonated. Tad a tidbit. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks this way. Maybe I am. That's okay too. All right. See you tomorrow. Day 48. Getting there. Awesome. Bye.